I want to take a look and see why the US markets and cryptocurrencies are crashing. And how do we go in and we take a look at news, we take a look at technical analysis, and we check and look and see how we can make money in this downed economy. Let's get right into it. So, if we're looking here at the fear and greed, you can see we just moved over this morning into extreme fear territory. Now, retail investors are sitting there dumping their shares, and guess who's scooping up? Wall Street. So typically, the way I look at it is, if and this is in any time in life as well, if the masses, if the crowds are going one way, you probably want to do the opposite. So with extreme fear, they are selling off, selling off, selling off. Everything is red. And what should I be doing? Should I be selling or should I be buying? Right. So this gives me a great entry point with some cash secured puts that I can potentially even get the stocks even cheaper. So this doesn't happen very often. I mean, it does here and there, but this is one thing to keep an eye on. Now, why is there so much fear and greed? If we go over here and look at the personal consumption index, we have a new data point or data release coming out on Friday. And if you look at the previous report, okay, you can see personal income increased by 92 billion, 0.4%, right? Personal income less personal current taxes increased to 79.7 billion. It's an increase of 0.4%. But why, how do we know that the inflation in the market's going in the wrong direction? Well, look at this personal consumption. Look at this. The PCE, it increased by $133 billion. Okay. Well, that's a big difference. Okay. So, if we go over here, we can look as well. Why is the markets falling? Why are the markets reacting the way they are? Well, I'll say this. Markets do not like tariffs because and Trump announced that the tariffs against Canada and Mexico are going to move forward. And with doing so, there's a lot of fear in the market with inflation and all of that. Prices going up. And that I would say is in the short term. And then now in the crypto space, why is crypto falling? Well, I would say it has something to do with a little bit of tariffs, but look at this. Citadel, okay, Citadel Securities, they are wanting to jump in to the crypto trading markets. Well, who is Citadel? Well, if we go back and look, Citadel is the same group that was shorting GameStop. Okay. Well, now you think about that, and that is going to create some serious fear in the markets, number one. And two, if Citadel is getting into the crypto space, what do they want to do? They want to obviously get in at a cheaper price. So what do they do? They're going to short. They're going to create a lot of fear. They're going to create a lot of panic. Everything's going to crash. And as you can see over here, look at this. Overnight, Bitcoin dropped, I believe it was all the way down to like 86,000, something like that, 87,000. So Bitcoin has plummeted to below 90,000 nevertheless. And so there's a lot of fear in the crypto space with that, with the short term, in the short term with the tariffs and everything like that. Okay. So that gives us just a little bit of a baseline of, hey, what's kind of going on in the markets. Now, if I go and I take a look at some technical analysis, and we're looking here at SPY, the S&P 500, we can see that it has sold off tremendously as well, right? I believe this was just like 1 or 2 days ago right here. I mean, it was at 610, it's trading at 593. Well, for me, look at this. this band right here, it's on the bottom end of the band. Every time when we look at this, okay, oversold, boom, it goes up, right? If we look at the RSI, it goes down, and then boom, it goes green, and then it's green through here, oversold again, right? So look at this. Look at this RSI. This RSI is all the way down to like 20. Okay. Look at this. This is a great line of support down here at the bottom. See that the oversold. So for me, I'm looking at, okay, this is a great buying opportunity. It's at 593. Do those freak times happen of it goes way below the Bollinger Band? Well, yeah, it does. Let's take a look here. I got to zoom way out. Look at this. I mean, it fell, from this point here, 460 all the way down to 410. Okay. So it does drop below this 200-day moving average occasionally. And if that was the case, we would be at, from 594 to around 570. That would hurt. That would be painful. But I got to get in at some time, at some point, right? So when it's trading at the bottom of its range, or if it dips below, that's a buying opportunity for me. If we go and look at UPRO, now what is UPRO? UPRO is it's a leveraged ETF of the S&P 500. And you can see here as well, it's the same thing, right? It's following the S&P 500. And I love this chart. It's very steady. So it's currently trading at right around $90. And I would like to do a cash secured put, make a quick $1,000 and keep going about my day. Okay. Because of this opportunity here. So I am going to go and look at UPRO, the cash secured puts. And if you go, let me go into UPRO here just so you can see this. I don't know what, there it is. Okay. So look at this. I mean, it's just falling. The past week it's down probably, eight or about pushing 9%. At some point, and if we go back over to the RSI, look at this. See the RSI over here? It's all the way down. So could it fall even farther? Yeah, sure, it could. We don't have a crystal ball to know exactly what's going to happen, but I know that this being oversold here is a great thing for me to look at getting into it. So it's trading at about $90. If I go to options trading, I'm looking to sell a cash secured put. And what is a cash secured put? A cash secured put, I'm putting the cash aside to buy one contract, which is 100 shares. Potentially, if it drops below my strike price, I'll buy their 100 shares. And I'm going to select an expiration date for March 7th. So if it doesn't reach my strike price by March 7th, all I do is I collect a premium and simply collect the premium and then rinse and repeat. So looks like it's right at $90 right now. So I'm going to go to probably around 86, 87 right in here. I think this is a great buying opportunity here. So I'm going to look at doing, let's say 6. I'm going to do 6 contracts. It will make me a quick 1,000. I'm going to review the order and submit. And just like that, my order got filled. So that is how you do some quick technical analysis. Look at the news and some articles out there. Look at the fear and greed index. See what the markets are doing. And again, we don't have a crystal ball on what the market is going to do, but we have some data, and let's try to tilt the favor column into our area with doing a little bit of analysis in that way. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. Reach out anytime, comment. I'm here to help any way I can. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed day.